Welcome back to Daily Connections. I'm here with Arnel Franca, who is a personal trainer and president of FitnessVIP.com. He's here with a workout that gives us more for less. Thank you, Arnel. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
So, what are the key areas that I might need to work on?
Well, most women tend to store their body fat around their thighs, hip, and butt area. In order to hit those muscle groups, I suggest incorporating two major movements, the squat and the lunges.
Okay, all right. So talk me through the squat.
Okay, so what you want is you want your feet to be hip apart.
Okay.
Okay. You can place your arms in front of you for a little bit more balance. From here, you want to squat down as if you're sitting down, keeping your knees behind your toes, keeping your chest high, keeping your back flat. Let me show it to you first, okay? Here.
That's a lot to remember.
Squat down. Again, you want to keep your knees behind your toes, chest high, come all the way up.
Okay, and I know this isn't a new exercise. People have seen this before, but doing it correctly makes all the difference,
of course,
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so do you want to do a few reps? Okay.
Okay.
Just, there you go.
Good.
Bring your butt a little bit out.
Leave my butt out. Okay, what areas am I working out so poorly?
Right here, you're working out your quads, which is the muscle right here, your hamstring, and your butt.
Hamstrings and my butt. Okay.
You're doing well.
Good. Probably go a little bit deeper.
Let's just do one more.
One more?
Okay, good. Another one that I want to discuss about is lunging movement. It is a very crucial part of a crucial exercise that you should be part of your workout program.
Okay, so?
We'll do a basic one. We'll do a forward lunges. From here, take a step forward. Okay. Lead with the back knee.
Back up just a little bit.
Lead with the back knee. Come straight down. Keep your chest high, back flat.
Okay.
Come all the way up. And then step back again. Okay, switch
back.
your legs. There you go. Lead with the back knee.
Okay.
Come straight down, straight up.
All right, so is it important to switch legs each time?
Yes. You want to try to get both even. You want to have a balanced workout. So go ahead, let's try a few more reps.
Okay, so switching it makes sure that it's a balanced workout because both sides are being worked. So I'm putting out, I'm letting down.
So right here, you want to aim for a 90 degrees angle in both knees when you come down.
Okay.
Pause for a few seconds and then come up and then step back.
Okay, and what's that working for me?
Well, those are using pretty much your entire lower body, but mostly your hamstring and your butt.
Good. Now, this is the kind of great stuff that you could do no matter how small your space is, whether it's a hotel or a hallway or wherever it might be that you've got a few minutes to be able to do it. Speaking of, how many minutes do we need to work out per day, ideally?
Yeah, in today's society, people believe that they need to do 60 minutes of workout just to get some result, when in fact you can actually get a great workout within 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Just 4 minutes.
Okay, so I know you've got some steps, some ideas in terms of 4 minutes, what types of things we can do?
Right. Well, one of my favorite training styles is called Tabata Protocol. Basically,
the body protocol?
Tabata Protocol.
Tabata Protocol. Okay.
Tabata Protocol is invented by a guy named Dr. Tabata. The basic concept is to perform 20 seconds of intense exercises for 20 seconds, followed by 10-second rest, and then repeat the cycle for 8 rounds.
Okay, all right. Now, is there a workout like this that I can do without weights? Because I know when I travel or when I have something going on, I can't put them in the bag with me. So what are some good exercises I might be able to incorporate into that without having to bring any equipment along?
Well, let's try to do a quick workout.
Keeping it light. Okay. All right.
All right, so let's do, for this case, we'll do push-ups.
Okay.
Jump squat, which I think I'll demonstrate because it's a little bit more advanced.
Okay.
Band row and alternating split squat jump. So you're going to perform each one for 20 seconds of intense 20 seconds, followed by 10-second rest, and again, repeat that 8 cycle.
Okay. All right, so you're just going to give us a demonstration once of each one, but at home, we'd want to do it
in this case, with 2 rounds.
2 rounds.
So 4 plus 4 is 8
4
cycles.
4 plus 4 is 8. Okay. All right, sounds good. All right, so the first one would be?
Let's do push-ups.
The push-ups.
For now.
Okay.
Okay. So when you perform push-up, you want to align your thumb to your chest, keeping your abs tight the whole time. You want to lower yourself down right here.
Now, as a woman, I've heard before, do we keep our knees on the floor or should we have them pulled up?
Well, if you can get away with doing regular push-up, then I suggest that you do. But if you have to do knee push-up, then that's something you can also do too. So you can do knee push-up and then I'll do regular push-ups.
Okay.
In this case, we'll just do 5 seconds instead of 20 seconds.
Okay.
Ready?
How many can I do in 5 seconds?
3, 2, 1. All the way down. Exhale as you come up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good.
All right. That wasn't too bad then. Okay.
So again, when you're doing Tabata protocol, you want to do it for 20 seconds for nonstop, followed by 10-second rest.
Okay.
With the push-up, what we were just working on is your chest, your front shoulder, and your tricep. And of course, you're working a little bit of your core as well too for controlling it.
Okay, and that helps with the balance.
Right.
So what would be our next one? We've got push-ups.
Jump squat, which is one of my favorites. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
when you perform jump squat, similar to what we were doing before with the body squat, in this case, we're actually jumping. You want to keep your knees behind your toes.
Okay.
Keep your chest high. From here, explode up. As soon as you land, you want to squat down. You want your body to take the impact, your legs to take the impact, rather than your knees. Okay. I'll do a few more. Squat down. Again, chest high. Keep your knees behind your toes. Explode out using your legs. Squat down as soon as you land.
Okay.
Okay. So again, when you're doing Tabata protocol, you want to do it for 20 seconds.
Okay.
Followed by 10-second rest, and then we'll move on to band row.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, now that's these. Now look at how simple. Talk about being able to pack that in anything. I could put that in my briefcase, in my purse. I can have it in my suitcase. I can have it anywhere. So what am I going to be doing with this?
Okay. So if you don't mind, I would like you to hold it.
Okay.
So I can demonstrate it.
Okay.
Okay. Step back a little more.
Sure.
Okay. When performing band row, you want 1 foot forward, 1 foot back.
Okay.
Keep your chest high, abs tight.
Now, if you didn't have a person to hold this end, could I wrap it around a chair or a door jamb or?
Or you can actually get a door anchor it to a door.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You want to line your handle to your chest. From here, pull it. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be pulling it.
He's strong.
Hold it. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Hold it a little bit tighter.
I'm ready.
So here, align it to your chest, squeezing shoulder blade together.
Okay.
Okay. And then slowly relax back. Okay?
Why do I feel like I'm the one getting the workout?
Okay, so again, you can do that for 20 seconds.
Okay, so we've only got a minute left. We've talked about our push-ups. We've talked about our jump squats. We've talked about these. What are the others that we want to think about?
For the Tabata protocol, we're also doing alternating split squat jump.
Okay, a squat jump.
Okay. So it's actually part of lunging movement as opposed to squat movement.
Okay.
Okay, so here you want about 90 degrees angle on both knees, chest high. From here, explode up as if we were doing jump squat, and alternate your legs. Yes, you're switching your...
So these are building on those squats and lunges that you showed us to correctly do at the beginning. Okay.
Right.
All right, and the next one would be?
And so those are the 4 exercises that we're going to be focusing on. So again, we have the push-ups, the jump squat, the band row, and the alternating split squat jump.
Perfect. We can do it for limited time, limited space, limited money. Thank you so much, Arnel.
You're welcome.
That was fabulous. All right. Well, I have to say, after all that exercise, I'm a little hungry. Okay, so I didn't do that much, but I'm still hungry, and I'm ready for a meal. So how are things going in the kitchen, Arzu?
Excellent. I just started searing my chicken. I use herb de Provence, which contains basil, lavender, fennel seeds, thyme. It can be any other combination of spices. But I started 5 minutes ago searing the one side, and now it's about to
It already
finish.
smells wonderful.
And what I'm going to do, I'm going to place it over a casserole.
Okay, so we're just browning it in the pan with the herbs de Provence on it.
And salt and pepper. I season with salt and pepper.
Okay.
And herbs de Provence.
Okay.
And then started with a high heat on a pan. And
Should I turn that
had sure. I usually put mixture of oil and butter so then it doesn't burn quickly.
Oh, okay.
And
then that goes into the oven?
yes, it will eventually. But we're gonna make the sauce.
All right.
When I'm making the sauce, if you wanna, I started sautéing some mushrooms, button mushrooms. If you wanna go ahead and sautéing the mushrooms.
Okay.
And then I'll switch the place. And again, I started some onions to stir.
Okay.
In an oil. Yeah, we can stir them both.
All right.
And we'll add some garlic. Garlic always, we caramelize the onions.
Okay.
And
I'm sorry, but what did you saute the mushrooms in?
It's just a touch of olive oil.
A touch of olive oil.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
And we're sauteing some onions.
Right.
And I'm
and
adding
that's in a little bit of olive oil too?
Yes.
Okay. And garlic?
Yes.
All righty.
And
we have some left in there.
sure.
You can't use all the garlic.
Yeah.
It's just too good.
That's wonderful. Okay. All right. Usually garlic takes 1 to 2 minutes because it burns very quickly. Now the heat is, we lowered it, so I think it's the electric oven, so it takes a little while.
So while the heat's moving up, you can see we've got that garlic and that onion. It smells so good. And then we've got our mushrooms,
we'll be adding our mushrooms.
And are we going to add the mushrooms in? Yep. Great. So we've sauteed them first, but now we're just going to add them in with the onions and the garlic. And the garlic sauteing, that's going to take about 2 minutes. All right.
Then we are
so
adding...
if we can imagine it's been 2 minutes, we're adding in...
our tomato sauce.
Okay.
It's fresh chopped tomato sauce.
Okay, and is that just tomatoes?
Yes.
Okay.
Stirring and then we're adding some salt.
All right.
Like a teaspoon of salt.
Okay. A teaspoon of salt. You can always tell a real chef or a real cook because they go, a teaspoon of salt, and they just grab it with their hands and they know exactly how much that is, and I can never do that. I always have to get my teaspoon out.
Okay, let's, then you see temperature is coming to hot again.
Okay.
And then at this point, I have some chicken broth and I put some cornstarch in it.
Okay.
It's like, again, 2 tablespoons. Cornstarch
2 tablespoons of
in a cup of chicken broth.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to add this in it.
Now, what's the cornstarch going to do?
Cornstarch going to make the sauce a little bit thicker.
Okay.
And it's going to give a better texture.
So we've got that
and
here.
We're adding vinegar.
Okay.
Like a 1 tablespoon.
1 tablespoon of vinegar. Okay.
And we're going to let this to get to boiling point. Smells good, isn't it? Yeah. And then...
So we let it boil for about how long?
For 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes.
Then we're going to cover it.
Okay.
And let it cook and simmer lower the heat, and simmer for 10 minutes.
Okay, so if we were going to cover this up then what? What's our next move?
Actually, I already made one finish over here.
So this has come to a boil, then it's been covered, then it's simmered on the stove for about 10 minutes.
Okay. So you see, you were asking me about the cornstarch.
Oh,
so
it
see
thickens
the thickness.
Yes.
And you probably still smell the Provençal herbs. And what we're going to do, we're going to remove the spatula and pour it over our chicken.
Yum.
This is really good. You know, you can serve this with a green salad and nice rice pilaf. It's excellent entree. And if you remember our appetizer, muhammara, if you begin with it and finish with this meal, it's so healthy and delicious. It's a wonderful balance with, you know, tomatoes, garlic, mushrooms, and chicken. So it's a well-balanced chicken, protein, and the vegetables all together.
Well-balanced
and hopefully tastiness, you'll taste it soon.
Oh,
so you want
I'm
to pump this to the oven?
So I'm putting it in the oven. And
oven is already
for me? How long? 375? I see we've got it set at.
Yes, it's probably going to take 35, 40 minutes.
Okay.
So it's going to be to fork tender.
Okay.
And we'll taste it as soon as it's done. And again, earlier I cooked some, which is ready for you.
Which I get to try.
And then I add some fresh parsley and some olives, Mediterranean olives, green and black.
Now, Provençal, can you talk to me a little bit more about that? Why is the mix of herbs called that?
Okay, you mean Provençal is the region. It's like south of France. You know, it's which they bring a lot of spices. So in this one little box, Herbe de Provence has many of them all together, as I called it before, like basil, fennel seeds, lavender, thyme, sage. So you may just want to use one of them, but I really like the taste and smell of all of them. That's why we call it aromatic also.
Ah, the aromatic. I've got onion, I've got mushrooms, I've got tomato, I've got chicken here. That is excellent.
Good.
And all together, we had our time with the sauce. We sauteed our mushrooms. We did our onions and our garlic. We had our chicken in the pan just for a little while to brown it. I think I'm learning. And then we had it in the oven to finish up the chicken. Brought it out, put the sauce on top, and how long did we keep it in the oven then?
until it's fork tender, or you're just going to, the best thing I always tell everyone to taste it.
To taste it.
Because every oven takes different time of cooking, some 30 minutes, some 35, 40 minutes. So best thing, just take it out, cut a small slice, and taste it.
Well, I've tasted it, and it's excellent.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.